Hi, everybody. This is Mitch Weissman, Beatlemania and Kiss fame. You're listening to Shout It Out Loudcast with Tom and Zeus.
Oh, boy. Here we go. This is Gene Simmons. Put that cookie down. Kiss. Stop pressing the button. Stockbroker Simmons. Star? Paul Stanley. Is that what he does? Stop shouting. He's not what you would call a handsome man. Oh, no. Here come the kiss times. Is that a positive thing? Okay. All right. I'm going to grab me an ice cold mellow yellow. Why? Why do that to the fan? Stop it. Why? Because fuck them. That's what we're talking about. 617-525-0850. You do? Hey, fucko. Do you like Kiss? Settle down.
Hello. Hey, what's up there, Kiss Army? Tom and Zeus in another episode of Shout It Out Loudcast, episode 338. Ultimate Classic Rock, the worst song from every Kiss album.
Zeus, more negativity? God, what's all we do here? Jesus.
Yeah, well, everything's negative now after we lost Ozzy Osbourne, and I can't tell you. I cannot remember. It's either probably because that's just my algorithm, where I can't do anything without every other post, either Facebook or X or Instagram, being an Ozzy comment or tribute of some sort.
Dude,
do you remember anybody else?
My entire feed. We had things from the Muppets official social media posting pictures of Ozzy. Our beloved New England Patriots posting pictures of Ozzy because the Patriots always used to run out to Crazy Train. Star Wars pages, like
Simpsons, Jaws, everything.
You name it. I thought in my lifetime that when Eddie Van Halen passed, that was going to be like a cultural touchstone, which it was. But we've said this before. Short of when Paul McCartney passes. This Ozzy passing I don't know if
Mick Jagger.
Okay. But I feel like Ozzy is not, the thing about Ozzy is he's not just the music. He's such a character. Like with the reality
show. Find anybody that ever said anything negative about him.
That's the other thing. Everybody absolutely loved this guy.
He is like Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Everybody likes Dolly Parton. I don't care what kind of political spectrum, what type of music, you just respect. Willie Nelson's another one who's got eternal love.
Dude,
Ozzy is one.
Donny Osmond. Osmond posted something
because
about.
He's touched everything. Dude, the fucking Alamo put something up about him.
I saw that.
Because he got arrested wearing that St. Louis Blues jersey. The St. Louis Blues put something up.
It was
The Simpsons, you name it.
I've never seen anything like it. It was incredible. It was really insane. It was insane.
And the other part to it, I think, is because the send-off.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's the last show and we kind of saw him there.
There was closure.
Everything in there, and there was closure. It was there.
Yep.
And then he passes. When Eddie Van Halen died, it was like, what?
Shocking.
When was he sick? I didn't realize he was that ill.
Yep.
It was just, what?
And when
Ozzy was in, everybody's conscience the last month.
And when I say insane, I mean insane in the most positive, incredible way ever. I mean, because that's the thing. Not only was he such a great guy that everybody loved, and he was just a pop culture sensation, but then you bring it back to the roots of what he did for music. I mean, every band that exists today, small rock bands, even band like Shinedown, little bit from Iron Maiden to Judas Priest to Metallica, Pantera, every single genre, Flavor Flav, Chuck D, the guys from Rage Against the Machine, everybody. It's incredible. It's insane.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, this isn't an Ozzy podcast. We're going to have to move on. And I'm sure we're going to touch on it in Dorm Damage coming up next week.
Sure.
We obviously it's incredible news. We already had our episode done. We just, both of us talked about, I went to Trickster, you went to Shinedown. We got that episode out. We weren't going to scrap it to just, we got to do all. we're all fucking coping with this Ozzy news. I'm sure. Like you guys can do without Shouting Out Loudcast doing a tribute episode for a week, right? I mean,
we've pretty much said that the only thing where we will stop, drop, and roll is if, God forbid, Gene and Paul pass. That would be the
we'll get to that. We'll get to that discussion because believe me, seeing the way the closure that Ozzy got with the fans, and with everybody, it's a complete opposite if somebody dropped dead from our band.
Not me.
Yeah. I just pictured. You guys want to do something like that, like Ozzy did? The money went to charity. Fuck it. We're
Fuck
not
those
doing that.
kids.
Yeah, exactly.
The only charitable foundation is Simmons Incorporated.
Everybody wants more money.
God almighty. It's fucking so terrible.
God. It just, our band is
the jokes write themselves.
Yeah, they're just not, that's just not them. It's just not them to do something like this. And we just did an episode. Could they ever do it? Yeah, no.
God, it's so stupid.
Oh, my God.
Gene had long hair and a beard under his double chin. He was very overweight.
Why is he saying that? Why?
Well, hey, Paul, can you guys perform again right now?
Gene had long hair and a beard under his double chin. He was very overweight.
Why? Was the answer no? Oh, no. I'm sorry. Why the fuck does he do that shit? I'll never understand that stuff, but anyways. All right, Tom. Last week we did most important non-KISS member. Obviously, everybody probably agrees that Bill Aucoin is number one. So in order to do a poll, we're like, let's just keep him out to make it more interesting.
Yep. So the options for our poll were Neil Bogart, Eddie Kramer, Bob Ezrin, and Sean Delaney. And as we've mentioned in the past, the polls are now also available in Loudcasters. They used to be a Twitter exclusive, but usually when I'm reading stats, it's coming from Twitter because the way polls are on Facebook, you can post polls and participate in them, but they're kind of wonky with the way they do the stats and stuff. So, but yeah, a lot of people are not on Twitter, and Loudcasters is very active, so we decided to throw the polls over there too, which is cool. So if you haven't seen those, check those out. But in terms of Twitter, the poll results were Sean Delaney, 36%.
Yeah.
Neil Bogart at 30%. Eddie Kramer at 22%. Bob Ezrin in last with 11%. Kind of a little bit surprising there for me. Our buddy John Restano. Aucoin is number one. Bogart number two. Honorable mention goes to the art designer Dennis Wollock. There was a name I had in mind. This guy helped create the iconic album images and inserts from 75 to 88. 20 albums in total. Interesting. Smith Cool simply says Vinnie Poncia. Yeah, he was important. I don't know if he was the most important, but our buddy Steve, without Bill, it has to be Neil. He took a risk by signing KISS. If he hadn't, maybe no one else would have gambled on them. Let's see what people think about the episode itself. This was a fun one to talk about, so a lot of things going on with these guys. We got one here. This doesn't look like a real person, Zeus. It's from Jim Polo. Yeah, it says, Jim Polo here. Do you like me? Hashtag I am important.
Of course he is.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but anyways, we'll take any comments. If you comment on here, we'll read it. But anyways, that's what we got for Twitter this week. I know I want to get to this episode this week, so let's fly through feedback here. But Zeus, I'll throw it to you for the Book of Face.
All right, Facebook. Bobby Kenner. This was an awesome topic. how passionate you guys get debating and offering opinions. One of the reasons why we Loudcasters love what you do. I think you nailed the heavy hitters between your two lists for sure. The only change on a list I would make would be to add Bill Starkey and Jay Evans, the founders of the Kiss Army. Those guys lit a fire with the Kiss Army, and that is a whole amazing concept. I amped as you are over this. Eddie Kramer involved 50th Alive album set 2. Keep kicking ass, boys. For me, I mean, somebody had to make the top 10 and somebody didn't. I mean, I guess they would be top 15 for me, but that's your opinion, and God bless you, man.
Yep. God bless you, babe. Say a prayer.
Kevin Miller says Dennis Warlock was the guy who had the vision and got the talent to do the album covers and posters. You missed this one for sure. Check this out. Okay. We didn't miss it. We just didn't pick him.
Right.
There's a difference. So, Jake Wilson's Sean Delaney's most definitely the fifth member of Kiss. Everything from their costumes to their signature stage moves, and also producing Gene's solo album. The dude was definitely a major driving force in the 70s. Agree. I had him as number 2. So, yeah, I agree. I always sing his praises of what he did for Kiss. It's amazing. We got a nice long one here from Daniel Peoples. I just want to shorten our feedback a little bit. So let's go over to Loudcasters. Gordon Duncan with Kiss 50-plus year history. So many people made an impact. I love this episode because it got me thinking about people I might have missed, like photographers and album cover designers. I would have to say his list was Coyne, Ezrin, Kramer, Delaney, then Child as 5. Each person you mentioned brought out the best in the band, especially in Paul and Gene. When those guys allow real contributors to shape them, they're at their best. Perhaps that's why they have a run off the rails in the past few years, because no longer listen to anybody and live in echo chambers. Great episode again, boys. Thanks.
Thank you, as always.
John Whiteman, I think you did a good job with your list. There's no disputing Bill Coyne is number 1. I'd also include Gene's mother on the list for her influence on the personality and work ethic. Also, perhaps should have a couple of playlist curators. Unless that's being saved for future top 10 curators episodes.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, he is the best. By the way, the shit that he's been putting up lately.
Oh, my God.
God bless John. He's doing.
With the Ripper. Dear God.
Oh, John. Dude, her poses are just, I mean, they ask for it. She, like the last one he just did, the real picture, she has a look like kids would do when they have to poop when they're little in their diapers. They go in the corner. Yeah, like, what are you doing? What are you doing over there?
Oh, and nothing. I'm okay. It's like,
she looks like she didn't know she was shitting her pants or something. Oh. I think he also wrote, you know, she just pulls that.
Oh,
don't pulls that onesie aside and just drops.
The onesie
drops a deuce.
That even makes it more like infantile, calling it a onesie.
He just pulls it aside, takes it.
Brink?
Oh man, I just. Hey, sweat. Hey, sexy. How you doing over there? Oh, I see a skid mark on those whitey tighty onesies you got.
Oh, I should start wearing a onesie. Oh, jeez, make it a little easier for me. Oh. By the way, hold on. Picture somebody posted of Ace at a meet and greet. Somebody got to explain to me. Somebody's got to check his pulse. There's no way that is a living, breathing human. And then, oh, forget it with the nose.
No, go ahead, finish.
I was just gonna say, just the photo with the nose, and everyone's like,
put it up again.
All the comments like, what happened to his nose? His nose got huge. Somebody goes, somebody goes, whatever animal is still on his head is alive. Oh,
good.
Poor Ace. Guys, it's tough all over.
We had a big loss in the rock community. God bless you, Lemmy. I love Motorhead. Fucking Ozzy's more coherent than I am right now. Where the fuck am I? He looks, seriously, Weekend at Bernie's. Just
Weekend at Bernie's looked more alive than Ace, and Ace is alive.
That picture with him with the fucking nose. Some people get it, but then the ones that just don't get it
is fucking hilarious.
Oh wow, my God, what happened?
He must be drinking again. Look how big his nose got.
Dude, it's hurting. It's hurting right now.
I know. All right.
Glenn Barth, another outstanding episode. I appreciate your efforts in analyzing and ranking each individual. I like Michael James Jackson as my top album producer, but Tom made me rethink this by bringing up the fact that Eddie Kramer did Alive 1, 2, and 3. Pair that with adding Barry Levine to the list, and you take me back to my roots of Kiss fandom. The imagery of this time period, match of the two first Alives, is, in my opinion, what most old school Kiss fans relate to. Now that I have to dig out my new Kiss Years book to look back at Barry's phenomenal work, thanks for putting in the work for this thought-provoking topic. Absolutely amazing. Well, thanks, Glenn. We don't just rely on Kiss News to give you an entertaining episode.
No.
We're always thinking of stuff, whether Kiss is releasing something, there's Kiss News, or if there's not. We've got ideas for episodes that we want to talk about because Tom and I actually found it fun to break down what was the most most important non-member Kiss. It's fun for us.
Of course,
we think you guys would like it. So,
well, we say it all the time. Feedback is a time to have fun and kind of shit on stuff and whatever. And then when it gets to the episode, we kind of get back to what brought us here in the first place 300 plus episodes ago.
John Fu, Bill Coyne, Sean Delaney were the most important non-members, probably more instrumental to their success than any individual band member. It was their puppet show. Well, good point, John.
That's a really good point.
Josh Brown, Bill Coyne is always the correct choice. Get you a person in your life that believes in you as much as he did in Kiss, and your life will be fine. Number one for a reason with episodes like this. Oh, man, you're the best, Josh.
Thanks, Josh. Love you, brother.
Yeah, you are the best. And Josh told me a real fun story off the record. I think I shared with you that I thought was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He is a Loudcaster.
Yeah.
All the way.
I was actually messaging him the other night because I caught a glimpse of a post that he wrote and some of the comments that he was getting. So I kind of had to give him a little bit of
wrestling.
No. It was Kiss centric, but it was just having a little bit of fun. Good guy. Good guy. Josh is great. Yep.
Adam Stevenson. Well, boys, another great listen and interesting insight as always. But I'm fucking done with this fucking show due to the excessive use of profanity. Apparently, I can't listen to the show anymore in my fucking car with my 4-year-old daughter. Got pulled aside by the fucking daycare director this afternoon because my daughter said, "No fucking way," in class. Thanks a lot. Guess I'll be joining Ace and Tom Shed. Well,
I wish that story was real. I'm going to pretend that it is.
Yeah. Shit, you can share the shed, but you ain't sharing the hot tub with me. I got a couple fat chicks coming over from Nashua.
Get that chlorine amped up in there. You're going to need it.
I just had 2 bowls of cabbage soup, and I can hear my stomach rumbling.
I can't tell where those...
You won't even need the strainer to get the poop out of this one.
I can't even tell where those bubbles are coming from.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh, God. Ace.
Oh, we are so mature, Tom.
Oh, very, very mature.
All you do is impressions and crude jokes.
Yes, that's 100% right. Yep, if that's what you think, good.
Yes.
Go elsewhere. There's other places where you can put their podcasts on and fall asleep to them. It's fine. You won't get that with us.
All right. Let's go over to YouTube. Brian Corzell says, thanks for the question being answered on the show, guys. Though I'm sorely upset, none of you picked Amazonian woman that looked like Christy Wolf, who played Asia in WCW, who was in each of their dating history.
Oh, my God.
From the Women of Kiss episode.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, we could do this all day. Top 10. Yeah, the Peter Criss impersonator. He should be in the top 10.
Yeah, maybe we'll do part 2.
Unbelievable. David Pitcat says, great topic, gentlemen. Definitely an important and interesting conversation for anyone who is more than a casual Kiss fan.
Mm-hmm.
Marty Martin says, great point about Mutt Lane. Remember we talked about that? Him possibly reduced. I think it was question of the week.
Question of the week, yep.
Yeah, I think the man is a genius. He surely would have helped write and arrange those songs into something maybe better than they ever did. He's that good. I would not disagree with you.
Yeah. He was awesome.
Rome loves Dan. Let's not forget Lydia Chris. She worked hard to support Peter's dream. If not available, Kiss lose that great voice, original chemistry, and Beth. Again, like, no one's to say that she's not important. It just, there's a top 10 list.
Right. There's a tier. Right.
Then you got Wes Beach here writes, Tom, a disclaimer. Wes here, quite an honor to be mentioned in 2 comments, one right after the other, and to be comment of the week under my alias made me chuckle. You must have forgotten your readers as I signed my comment Wes, and as I'm under there as an alias to keep the riffraff down and follow people I don't want to know. It's me. Good catch, Zeus. Great episode, and agree Bill O'Coin was the most important non-member. Simple. No Bill, no Kiss. I have 2 honorable mentions. I agree with all your other selections. First is Don Kirshner for putting Kiss in concert and bringing them to Middle America in a wider audience. I'm sure that helped. That appearance boosted ticket sales, and people saw the energy and stage show they put them in. And how many Halloween costumes are sold as a result? Second is guitar companies like Gibson, Ibanez, Kramer for iconic signature instruments, easily identified with each Kiss member. Who doesn't see an Axe bass and does not think of Gene, or an Iceman and think of Paul, or Ace's iconic Sunburst 3-pick Les Paul custom? Print ads for all 3 of these appeared in music magazines at the time and further boosted their visibility. Finally, rest in peace, Ozzy. We lost a true legend whose shoes can never be filled. Keep that #1 Kiss podcast going strong, Wes. Wes gives us such a great insight so many times.
Yep.
We disagree on a lot of things sometimes, but I love hearing from him, you know?
Yeah, me too. And by the way, Wes, real quick, I saw that you signed that alias email, Wes, but I was kind of trying to do you a solid by not saying that, but you just ratted out yourself with your alias. So,
well, and I did too, and I said, that's Wes.
Right, I know. But that's okay. We love Wes anyways, regardless of what name he's using.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with a lot of what he just said.
Yeah,
but
totally.
To each their own. Tom, I'm going to send it over to you, and you can finish us off.
So we're going to go to Spotify comments. This is a relatively new thing. You can comment directly on the episodes, and we see these comments. We've been getting a lot of them, so we've been reading them. So this comes from B. Peeves. Another great episode. I was really happy to see you guys recognize the artist who designed the posters and covers. You got to understand, as a kid growing up in a farm in Nowheresville, Australia, that Destroyer cover wasn't a case of who are these guys, but rather what the fuck is this? The visual helped the music no end. They blew my mind. A great list of, quote, the other sum of all parts. Cheers. Eric Michael Rapini. I always listen to the latest hilarity on Monday afternoon as I drive home from work. Nuno Tards, Sharon Tards, Rosie O'Donnell versus Margot Robbie. Laughing my balls off makes a crappy Monday workday much better. Thanks for what you guys do. Nice. I think this is Shouted Out Loudcast Hall of Famer Jim Riley. He says, Jim's list. Number 10, every fan, producer, road crew, lawyer, and everything that has anything to do with Kiss. Number 9, Eddie Trunk. Number 8, the Loudcasters. Number 7, Paul's therapist. Number 6, Gene Simmons' condoms, or the population would have increased. Number 5, Bruce and Bob Kulick's parents. Number 4, Doc McGee. Number 3, Sean Delaney. Number 2, Bill O'Coin. And number 1, Shout It Out Loudcast. Woo! Yeah. I'll take it. Let's see what we got on Instagram here. What's that?
I was just saying, very kind, but let's be realistic.
No, I know, but I'll take it. Let's go to Instagram. Kagayakayumi 2025. Oh, yeah, Tom and Zeus in the house. Love the rants and the list. Thanks, guys. Mark Flores Music. We love Mark. Dudes, Steve Cornell, the guy that introduced Paul and Gene. He'll be on another list. I think he already is on a list.
Somebody spat in my face.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe it was Steve Cornell. I don't know.
Glib Radio. Hello, gentlemen. I agree mostly with your list. How about Howard Marks? He introduced to the band in 1976, remained with the band, and was virtually the manager right up until 88. I've been a drummer for 39 years. Yes, as a musician, blah, blah, blah. I can tell you that Anton is an unbelievable drummer. I personally think he was never really interested in joining Kiss. Otherwise, I agree with all your choices. Keep up the great work. I listen every week. More Joe Walsh, please.
Whoa, I don't believe you more Joe Walsh, man. Are you Howard Marks, the guy that sang in the 80s? No one is to blame. I remember that song. Oh, man. You remember that song?
You mean Howard Jones?
Oh, fuck. I thought that was his name. I just did a whole Joe Walsh about the wrong guy.
That's all right.
That was his name, Howard Jones? I thought it was Howard Marks.
It was Howard Jones. It was
Howard Jones. But he was like an
funny.
80s pop guy on MTV all the time,
but that's
right?
funny because Joe Walsh would have fucked that up in real life. So that's why it's a good joke.
I'm fucking mush brain. Even ask my buddy Ace. He'll tell you the same thing. Oh, fuck, Joe. He's more fucked up than I am on my birthday. Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Abusement. It's crazy, but at key points throughout their career, the band has had many saviors along the way. Doc certainly extended Kiss for another 20-plus years, but I still can't get past his comments about only managing Kiss as long as it's Paul, Gene, Ace, and Peter. I guess that changed much like his hair did. The more money they made, the more hair he regained. Always seems shady as hell to me. Fantastic job nailing the key players while still keeping the laughs. Feedback was excellent. We got a couple emails, but I'm going to comment on one. I'm not going to read it just for privacy reasons, but I do want to give a shout out to our longtime friend and supporter, the great Angelo Capasso, who sent us an email letting us know that he's doing well and he's out there. And we love you, Angelo. So thank you for reaching out and staying in touch with us, brother. We love you. Zeus, with that being said, let's throw it back to you and finish up feedback.
In addition to that, a big shout out to longtime listener, Eladio, who's had some misfortune as well, but we hope he's doing better and doing well. And he's a long time old school podcast listener.
Big time,
and, we want to make sure we give him a shout out as well.
Yes.
All right, Tom, we're going to go to Blue Sky.
Oh boy.
For comment. These fucking names, Ock, Hammer, Razor, B, I don't know, whatever the fuck. But he does have a great comment here, and we want to promote the little Blue Sky platform. So he writes, brilliant episode. Another great topic, keeping things fresh amid the staleness of other Kiss podcasts. While A Coin is obviously number one, I don't think MJJ, Michael James Jackson, gets enough credit for getting the band focused while establishing a new identity and musical direction. MJJ made them relevant again. I agree with that comment, and for seeing that we don't sit around waiting for shit to fall out of the sky and for Kiss and listeners to give us episode ideas and appreciating that we do the work and get it ourselves. You, my friend, are the comment of the week.
Good answer. Good answer. I know what you think. We're going to be watching you.
Yeah, Tom, speaking of thanking, let's thank our Patreon family. Now, when you hear this episode, we have already had our second of our 4 video chats that we do. Yep. This one will be for the Demon and Star Child members, and we just did it on Thursday. So I'm assuming it went off great because they always
they always do.
So thank you to Patreon. Thank you to our Patreon family, and thank you to anyone that's interested in possibly joining our Patreon family. So with Patreon, there are 4 different tiers. You go to the website.
Go to him.
Shoutitoutloudcast.com. Right there's there's a link to Patreon. You click on that, you find the tier that suits your needs. There's 4 different monetary tiers. Each tier, you get a different perk back from us, and you help the show. And what that commitment from you guys does, it helps us go in so many different avenues and so many things. Like, for instance, this year, dropping the Stream Deck, being able to do so much more with the investment that you guys make in us. And if you appreciate what we do and you want to help the show and you want to be part of the Patreon family, go to our website, shoutoutloudcast.com, click on Patreon, join one of the 4 tiers, help out the family, and become part of the fun.
Guys, thank you so much for Patreon, everything you do, your support and generosity. It's amazing. We continue to offer a lot of fun things to make you part of the family. As Zeus said, there's so much interaction with the show, from polls and sneak peeks to video chats to getting involved in album review crew album picks. Tons of fun. So please check us out. Shoutitoutloudcast.com. Click on the link or download the app and search for us and join the party, please. And thank you for each and every one of you.
Tom, what we do now is we go over to Kiss World. What's going on?
Yeah, so as we said at the beginning of the show, they're talking about the loss of Ozzy. So Paul and Gene came out with some kind words regarding his passing. Paul on Twitter said, "We have lost a legend. From Sabbath to Blizzard and onward, Ozzy has impacted countless bands, and that will not end. Kiss was humbled to be an opening band for Sabbath in the mid-'70s. Through decades I've known him, Ozzy has always been a kind and very funny soul. Fly high now." Good on him. Gene was a little less AI generated. Sad, this is Gene. "Sad to report, Ozzy has passed away. He was a giant, admired and loved by millions of fans worldwide. Prayers and condolences go out to the Osbourne family." Well, Paul did you a little bit better there, Gene. Sorry.
But Gene has been going on all the shows within like hours, like TMZ and Entertainment Tonight have him on speed dial. And apparently he went on there and was very, very, you know how Gene can be.
He was
great when he wants to be.
Yep.
Humble about Ozzy and just spoke from the heart. And, it was nice to hear him say that. But, there's always the part of you, he's like, what a fucking media whore he is, right?
Well, that's the thing. Ozzy passes and it's like, let's go to Gene Simmons and the Simmons cam. It's like, what? Yeah. Our buddy Ace posted an old picture of him and Ozzy. He says, "Ozzy was a fantastic talent. He will be greatly missed in the rock and roll community, sending prayers to his family, friends, and fans." Yeah. So everybody, as we mentioned, everybody's got something to say about Ozzy, and rightfully so. But in terms of Kiss specific world, nothing. Ever since that major announcement about the landlocked in Vegas Kiss cruise, whatever, nothing. Quiet right now. So, we talked last week about Eddie Kramer's interview about the Alive box set, but right now, nothing much going on.
Yeah, and let's see how the rest of this stuff goes. I mean, Ozzy is just taking out everything on social media. So
that's all it is. Yep.
Yeah, God bless him. Anyways, what we do next is we're going to take a quick little break and then come back to do the episode. So give us 1 second. We'll be right back.
Stop. Don't talk anymore. I'm hearing shit in the background. What is that?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Ace is hearing shit in the background. I'm sorry. All right, Tom. So we're going to do the Ultimate Classic Rocks list, worst song from every Kiss album.
Yep.
Interesting. We can do things like this because we've reviewed every album now. So I love it. So
that's right.
Interesting.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. So here's what I want to say. First of all, we're recording on Wednesday, July 23rd. This article was posted Tuesday, July 22nd by the same gentleman that pretty much does. He must be the in-house Kiss representative, Matthew Wilkening. So like we do with every list, we talk about this on Dorm Damage. Zeus and I have not seen this list. So this is going to be real-time, authentic reaction here as we scroll through and talk, okay? And then I'm sure we're going to have things to say about agreeing and disagreeing what we might think our worst song on this particular album is. This is why I'm glad Zeus brought that up, that we've reviewed all these albums. I don't want somebody saying, you said that when you reviewed Dress to Kill, that Room Service is the worst song. Now you say it's She. No, look.
Oh, God.
Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Just let's have.
We can change our minds. We always say this about Kiss songs.
Of course.
What's your favorite song today?
Today,
because they change.
Yep. Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, so let's get going. And the albums in this article start with the debut. So let's get going here, right here, Zeus. The worst song from the debut album, "Kissin' Time."
Are you fucking high? I like that song.
I don't even.
The song is Love Theme. Come on. What are we doing?
No, "Kissin' Time's" terrible because it's a cover. It was hokey, and not to mention it wasn't even on the original pressing. So I don't even really count that.
I love it. 3 of them singing, and I love Peter's vocals on it.
Yeah, I guess. But
what do you mean you guess?
It's not good.
Do you agree with that thought?
Absolutely. If you're going to include that, because that's absolutely it. Yeah, because I know you don't like instrumentals, but at least Love Theme from Kiss is kind of funky. It's got something to it. Kiss.
So I'll take out the instrumental, and if you go that, I would probably say if you take out the instrumental.
Go ahead.
And you take out, to me, it's not Kissing Time.
Wow.
I would either say it's Strutter or 100,000 Years.
Okay, you're going to tell me that Strutter is worse than Kissin' Time?
Yes.
Oh, God. I'm you know what? I'm just going to go to the next album because I don't even know where to go with that.
Every time is a kissing time.
USA. All right. We're off to a rough start there. All right, let's go to Harder Than Hell. Oh, this is a horrendous pick.
Oh, I bet you picked Mainline, right?
He picked Mainline.
Fucking
that's
terrible.
Awful. That's awful. There are 2 worst songs on this album, and the correct answer is either Going Blind or Let Me Go Rock and Roll.
Tom, right now, I'd probably say Going Blind is.
Okay. Mainline. Come on, man.
Dude, that's just fucking. I am trying to be different.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Dress to Kill. Oh, come on, man. He goes with Ladies in Waiting. Now, I'm not going to try and tell you that Ladies in Waiting is a great song, but I think I'd probably rather hear that than. Actually, I don't know. I love Dress to Kill. Honestly, maybe that is the right answer.
Honestly, I would either go Getaway or Anything for My Baby.
So I was going to say Anything for My Baby. I love the verses. The chorus on that is horrendous. So maybe I would go. Maybe I would
on that.
Yeah, maybe I would go Anything for My Baby just because the chorus is really bad. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No.
Okay. Then we move over to Destroyer. For me, this is an easy pick. I know Zeus is going to disagree. He goes with Great Expectations. I know that's low-hanging fruit on that album because it's a terrible song, but I'm interested to see what you think because, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you like that song.
I do, but it's still the worst song on that album.
You still think it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you were going to pick Beth or something.
No,
okay.
Peter's version.
Okay. All right. Next, we go to Rock and Roll Over. Oh, Zeus, you'd love this guy. I think we're going to have to agree here. Although I like it. You hate it. I like it, but it probably is the weakest, and that is the version of See You in Your Dreams.
I would agree with that.
You would?
So, yeah.
Anything else that you would even consider off of Rock and Roll Over?
I mean, it's such a great album. So
it really is. I mean, if you put a gun to my head, I would probably put I Want You.
I Want You, or even Take Me?
I like Take Me. I love that chorus.
I mean, that's the whole point. That's why I'm saying this is too hard.
Yeah. It's See You in Your Dream is probably the right answer.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably the right answer. All right, Love Gun. Let's see how he's going to annoy me with this one. Oh, what? Dude, one of my all-time favorite songs in the world and on this album he picks is the worst song, Got Love for Sale.
No, it's what do you call it? It's Hooligan.
How do you not pick Then She Kissed Me? If you're going to pick Kissin' Time.
Because it's a good song. It's just that it just shouldn't be a Kiss song. Still a good song. I like Motown and R&B and shit like that.
He calls Got Love for Sale formulaic, and it would be considered as the last kid picked in a game of dodgeball. That's what he calls Got Love for Sale.
Formulaic. Oh, man.
I don't know about that. God, man, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, so he includes the original tracks off of Alive 2. And there's really only one answer, in my opinion, and he gets it wrong. He picks Rockin' in the USA.
No.
The correct answer is Any Way You Want It.
Thank you. Yes.
Not even close. Not even close.
I just... Okay.
All right. Let's see. I know I'm going to get annoyed on this one, too. The Dynasty. I'm bracing myself as I scroll. Oh, actually, I take that back. I'm sorry. We're doing the solo album. So we're in 1978. So we're doing the solo albums. Great. So we start with Ace. He goes with Wiped Out, Zeus.
No. That's really a fun song. Yeah.
Okay. I would probably go.
We know which one it is.
What? Ozone?
No.
What? Snowblind?
No. Jesus Christ.
New York Groove?
Listen to this album?
Yeah, it sucks. That's why I'm throwing out all the shitty songs.
God, those songs are good.
Okay.
No, it's I'm in Need of Love. I'm in need of love. That song is brutal.
All right. And then we move over to Gene's album. Okay. Livin' in Sin. This might be my second favorite song off the album.
No. I mean, I hate to say it because it's so easy, When You Wish Upon a Star, but even that I will take over Mr. Make Believe is the worst song on that album.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah. So he says right here, he goes, once you learn the legitimately touching reason that Gene included When You Wish Upon the Star, it's off limits. So that's what he says because of the reason why he picked it, which we've talked about this before, about how it's easy pickings, but let's leave him alone. But no, it's not Living in Sin. Hell no. No, it's Mr. Make Believe for me. Okay, somebody needs to explain to me how the Paul Stanley solo album is not the most obvious pick in the world. He picks Goodbye.
Oh my God!
Not only is that, go ahead,
dude. That's one of the best songs on that album, dude. The low hanging fruit, Hold Me, Touch Me.
He doesn't even mention that in his commentary here. That is, I'm like almost speechless here. Goodbye is one of the best songs on the album, and Hold Me, Touch Me is one of the worst songs ever. Not even a Kiss song. Ugh. All right, Peter Criss's solo album. I think he may have gotten this one right. Let's see what you think, Zeus. He goes with Easy Thing.
I'll be honest.
Yeah?
Probably You Matter to Me.
You're doing that because you're doing that to fuck with me now.
No, because it is. Because I think Easy Thing picks it up at the end and Peter's really passionate on it. You matter to me because you matter.
Well, it's like a little disco, like soft rock.
But his it's not his voice isn't the star of that song, which it is on almost all those other songs.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's singing a lot
because Peter.
Yeah,
right?
He's singing a little bit smoother. Okay, I knew I was gonna. I'm just getting. We have to get this guy on the show. I have to yell at him because we're up to Dynasty right now, and he goes with X-Ray Eyes.
That's just terrible. That is just fucking terrible. I'm sorry. That's the easiest one. That's Charisma.
Oh, again, see, to
Charisma.
Me. Okay, fine. I know you don't like that. So for me, this is one I'm really surprised. See, to me, the worst song on Dynasty, ever since I got the album when I was 6 years old, it's always been Magic Touch for me. And people love that song. I don't know. I just think Magic Touch is a dud. I know you like it, but
I do.
Charisma. Come on, man. Oh, boy. Okay, Zeus. He's coming after you now on Unmasked. He's got You're All That I Want as the worst.
He's fucking insane. Shandy is by far.
You think? Okay, well, obviously. Let's see what he says here. This is a very reluctant pick as the album closer, a song that doesn't deserve that fate. So he picks it as the worst, but then he's saying it shouldn't be the worst. So I don't know. Music from the Elder, a lot of options here, Zeus. I'm not going to fight him on this one because he goes with Just a Boy.
It's World Without Heroes.
Oh, stop that.
It's not even close. It's World Without Heroes. Chester boy.
What do you think? That's a good falsetto, huh? Not bad.
Your balls were just fucking in a vice, dude. It's what are we talking about? It's
You've
World Without
always
Heroes.
hated World Without Heroes. I find that hilarious. It's not
Stupid.
that bad. It's
Yes,
not
it is.
that bad. Oh my God.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, we move to Creatures of the Night. I'll agree here. You love this song. I can't fucking stand it because of the chorus, and that's Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Dude, this guy's an idiot then.
All right. So go ahead. What's the worst?
Oh, it's easy. Keep them coming.
So I used to agree with that until I heard, see that's a song again. The bad chorus. The song rips though, but the bad chorus. They think that's worse than Danger.
I thought it was great live. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's starting to grow on me that I Still Love You might be the worst song on that album.
Yeah, that's too long. And I'm not usually one to bitch about length of songs, but all right, let's move on to Lick It Up. This is kind of hard to pick from because we absolutely worship this album, but he goes with And On the Eighth Day.
Hmm.
Kind of hard. I mean, I like that song, but because the album is, oh no, excuse me, I know what the worst song is on this.
I'd probably go Dance All Over Your Face.
Okay, for me, it's Gimme More.
Oh, I love Give Me More.
Okay, yeah, but again, this is one of those albums where even the worst song on Lick It Up would be like the
Oh yeah.
middle of the pack on any other album. So let's keep it going here. We got Animalize. There's sadly a lot to choose from here. He goes with Lonely is the Hunter. I disagree.
What do you think is?
It's not a great song. I know this is people probably won't like this because it's been on compilations and stuff. I've always thought Thrills in the Night is a fucking dud. I just think it's a plodding. I just think it's a plodding song that just doesn't really go anywhere. I know Murder in High Heels is nothing great, but it's got the chorus that makes me laugh. I don't know. What are you picking off Animalize?
Dude, it's easy. While the City Sleeps sucks. Murder in High Heels sucks. I mean, what are we doing? It's While the City Sleeps.
You think that's the worst?
Oh, absolutely.
Worse than Murder in High Heels. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Let's move to Asylum. I don't know. He's targeting Gene here. He's going with Trial by Fire. That is a terrible, terrible selection. Trial by Fire is a fucking great song.
That's Eddie Trunk's favorite song off this
I
album,
know.
remember?
I know. What are you going on? What are you taking off of Asylum?
Love's a Deadly Weapon.
I'm going with I'm Alive because I think it Love's a Deadly Weapon. At least there's some kind of a groove to it. I'm Alive. It's just like a mess. There's no tempo to that song. It's just a mess. I've always hated I'm Alive. We got Crazy Nights next, and I think Zeus may be the ghostwriter for this article because he picks My Way off of this album.
I don't know if My Way's worse than I'll Fight Hell to Hold You.
It's not. It's I'll Fight Hell to Hold You.
Yeah, I'll probably agree with you there.
It's I'll Fight Hell. Or a contender could actually be the title track. The Crazy Nights is fucking.
Those two are worse. No, those two are worse. But, I mean, this isn't much better.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right, Hot in the Shade, lots to choose from. We got 15 tracks on this album here. I like this song a lot. He goes with The Street Giveth and The Street Taketh Away. No fucking way is this the worst. No way.
No, it's like Betrayed or Prisoner of Love.
That's Boomerang, dude. It's fucking
What am I saying? Yeah, Boomerang. I forgot about it.
I mean, Betrayed is not great either. What was the other one that you said?
Prisoner of Love.
Prisoner of Love, Read My Body, although Read My Body's funny at least. Street Givers has actually kind of got a ripping thing to it. Revenge, I've always liked this song. I know people, our buddy Jericho thinks it's a ripoff of Forever, but he picks Every Time I Look at You.
No, that worst is that Tough Love shit.
Yeah. Dude, I never get sick of that story with Bruce. I just never get sick of that story. I wrote that song.
Sorry. The song sucks.
I'm not going to go with Tough Love either. I'm actually going to go with God Gave Rock and Roll to You.
That song is just exhausting.
It's not. I mean, I love Revenge, so I'll listen to anything on it. Carnival of Souls. There's a lot to pick from here. I might go. I mean, I don't remember what I picked off of this album, but I know that this was near the bottom. He goes with "It Never Goes Away." Terrible.
I think that I agree with him there.
Yeah, I do too. I mean,
This song sucks.
It's terrible. It's really bad, really fucking bad. And then we move ahead to Psycho Circus. Finally, we can all agree on this. This is low hanging fruit. He goes with "I Finally Found My Way."
What are you talking about? The fucking title track's the worst song on this, or that song "Dreamin'." That song is horrible.
Neither one of those are as bad as "I Finally Found My Way." No fucking way.
Nope.
No way.
Nope. That song's better.
Okay. He says Peter Criss's obligatory ballad "I Found My Way" is a misfire characterized by overwrought dramatics and staggeringly generic sonics. Oops. Sonic Boom. A terrible album, so you could throw a dart and pick a song off this. He goes with "Hot and Cold," which is actually not bad considering that this album sucks. For me here, I got to go with. God, now I don't know what to go with. I'm going with Eric Singer's song. "All for the Glory" is just brutal.
So, the worst song on this album, and it's not even close, is "Dangerous." That song sucks.
You hate those choruses. Actually, "Stan" might be the worst one.
Oh, this whole album, I can't pick a bad song. Even "Dangerous" isn't worse than like Psycho Circus and other bad songs. But that's the worst in this because this is a very, very, very good album.
Oh my God. And then for Monster, an album that I definitely don't love, but this is a good fucking song. He picks "Last Chance." I like "Last Chance."
Let's not get carried away, but
I'm talking about the rest of the shit that's on this album. "Freak" is unlistenable. Wall of Sound is horrible. "All for the Love of Rock and Roll," terrible.
That's not good.
It's terrible. There's no way "Last Chance" is the worst song on this album. No way.
No, the worst song on is that fucking acapella shit. "Eat Your Heart Out."
Dude, there's 5 seconds of acapella. The rest of the song is good. Stop it.
The rest of the song sucks too.
Okay.
What are we talking about? Come on.
We're talking about bad Kiss songs.
Eat your heart out, baby.
Okay. So that's the list. But here's the thing. If somebody made you a Spotify playlist of these songs, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't
hate everything on this, obviously. No,
I wouldn't seek it out. But if somebody made a playlist of this, hint, hint, we will, because we do Spotify playlists. And by the way, if you're not familiar with our Spotify playlists, you have to look at those under our profile. So if you search for us in Spotify, don't click on the podcast link, click on the profile link. Any episode that we do that has lists or playlists or drafts, we always try to make lists. I will make a Spotify playlist of this and let you people see what you think of it when you're listening to it in its entirety. But that's the list, Zeus.
Yeah, interesting stuff. There are some that were just, I'm not sure what's the, like, did he pick the good song to be the worst, or he didn't pick the obvious worst song? Like, just the fact that he didn't take Paul's "Hold Me, Touch Me" from that album,
to me,
that's legendary for being just like the sore thumb sticking out on that album.
To me, that's the most egregious pick right there. You could fight with people about some of the other ones, but to me, I can't imagine many Kiss fans out there are going to say that is not the worst song on that album. So that one sticks out really bad for me.
Oh, I agree with you, buddy. I agree with you. All right, Tom. What we do next is we go to this.
Hey, what is this? 20 fucking questions?
Nope, it's just one question. Question of the week. This comes via email from our buddy Tony Smith, longtime Loudcaster supporter. Tony Smith. Everybody knows Ace's success started with his 78 solo album. Then he had Freely's Comet. Whether or not it's your taste in Ace's music and his other solo albums, you have to admit he's made a decent living. My question is this. Let's say that Ace was never in Kiss. Does he eventually become just as successful?
No.
The simple answer is no. I will elaborate a little bit more and say that Ace is talented, both as a musician, putting a band together. He can put songs together. So he would have absolutely had a career, but he would have ended up having a career like just a million other throwaway hair bands. He would not. I mean, let's be serious. His career existed because he was Ace Frehley from Kiss.
He wouldn't have the creativity to do the smoke bombs, wear the makeup, get attention to himself. No, without Paul and Gene's work ethic, he would no. He'd be a fucking whatever. Maybe play in a bar once in a while, and then eventually fucking become a bum or an alcoholic. I don't know, but he wouldn't be a fucking rock star without Kiss.
So
that's
you think,
my opinion.
So you think he would have had no career if he wasn't in Kiss?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I'm not going to go that far. I just think he would have had a middling career he would just be a no-name throwaway 80s guy.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sure people will have their opinions on that. But Tony Smith, thank you for the question, my friend, and always thank you for the support. We always appreciate it. You've been there since day one, brother. Thank you.
Tom, where can people find us?
Always start with our website, shoutitoutloudcast.com, the newly refreshed and updated website, looking nice and clean. And when you go to that landing page, you'll see a nice big banner across the top for our amazing #1 Amazon best-selling Kiss book, Raise Your Glasses. We're coming up with the 1-year anniversary of that release, if you can believe it. And, of course, everything on that website is amazing for you as a fan and as a Loudcaster. You can find all of our episodes there. Tons of stuff to interact with there. All of our links to our social media. You can send us messages directly from the website. You can comment on specific episodes. It's very interactive, so please check it out. You can check out all of our lists and rankings, everything. So please, we work really hard at putting that great website together, and it's a ton of fun. So please check that out. And, of course, all of our social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, everything. We're all there. Super active all the time. And, of course, our email address at shoutitoutloudcast@gmail.com. Send us your emails. We say this every week. We might not be able to get to all of them during our feedback section, but we read every single email, so please continue those coming. And like Tony Smith did this week, that's a great way to get your question read, because Question of the Week is a portion of the show that we always look forward to. So keep those coming as well. And we always like to say that we're a proud member of the Pantheon Podcast Network of shows.
Yeah, I was going to mention, Tom, I just put up a lot of them thanks to Hall of Famer Jeff Trott.
Yeah.
Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with a fat dick for your motherfucking mouth?
He must be so proud that that's his theme music.
Yeah, he loves it. I think that's apropos for him. So what we did is he helped me get the images up on our website for the friends of the show. So been quite a while since we updated that, so we added new people that have been friends of the show: Matt Pinfield, George Lopez, others, a lot of the podcasters and stuff we've had on. And so when you go to the friends, if you want to look up more info on them and you see their picture and our thumbnail, you just press on it and you go to their social media page too as well. So that's a big thumbs up to our buddy Jeff. So thank you for that, Jeff. Much appreciated, buddy. Now, Tom, people can always DM us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, TikTok, motherfucker. Check out our Spotify playlist. As Tom said, make sure you go to our profile, not the podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that has grown a lot because we've been doing those reels and those YouTube stuff, shorts, and you don't want to miss that. So make sure you subscribe and like, and you'll be getting the notices when we drop those. So much appreciated for that. And make sure you give us a 5-star child review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Facebook, wherever you can give us, and especially the book on Amazon, Raise Your Glasses. People have been doing that. It's still selling well. Can't believe it. Thank you for all the support. And all the support for the actual show, shoutitoutloudcast.com. So anyways, Tom, over to you. Famous last words.
Oh yeah. Always look forward to these. Open the door and let the night come crawling in. Take a bite of the core of the original sin. Yeah, you're ready for more, but you just don't know where to begin. Yeah, you do.
All right. Though I know that you are sleeping.
Oh, God.
Girl, there's something I must say. Though the road may wind, my love will find the way. How horrible is that?
Dude, unlistenable. I honestly don't think I've ever listened to that entire song start to finish.
Tom, Kiss Army, Ultimate Classic Rock Tards, Loudcasters, everybody. God bless Ozzy. Thank you.
Guys, you're the best. Thank you so much for everything. The support is wonderful. We can't thank you guys enough for everything that you do to keep this show growing and continuing to keep us at the top of the food chain at number one. So thank you for that. Zeus, as always, my friend, thank you.
Yeah, peace out, Girl Scout. Hit the music. What I'd like now is for all you fat, out-of-shape, worldwide kiss-tards to keep the noise down while I show your ladies what a real sexy man looks like.
Listen, all you people out there sitting on rented furniture, settle down.
Cut the music. Anybody seen Richie? Anybody know why Richie did Bobby Lupo?